Y'all, we're gonna try again. I don't even know how well this going. Oh, I see you back. Okay, I don't know how well this gonna work. Cause the people that was on here, y'all, I don't know what was going on with my mic just at the moment. But I could hear myself, and I know if I record like that, it's probably gonna. Okay, it's probably gonna sound like that coming out on the podcast. So I can't have that. All right. So I don't hear an echo right now. It's a little when I'm looking at myself. Of course, I'm behind too a little bit from what y'all can see. All right, so we're gonna try this again. Thank y'all. Thank you for coming back, sis. Alley Cat, thank you for hanging in there with me, girl. Keep on drinking. Hey, y'all. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for coming tonight. Welcome to Kena's Corner, y'all. Welcome to Kena's Corner. I'm your girl, Kena. And I thank you sincerely for being here in my corner. Here on Kena's Corner, I speak facts, opinions, truths, vulnerabilities, and need to knows. If you're here, if you are here on YouTube, I was having some difficulties earlier, but if you're here, please give me a like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you have not, I'd appreciate that. If you're on Facebook, it's do the same for me as well. Please give me a like, share, subscribe, if you will. Um, you supporting and liking and stuff like that is how Facebook and YouTube is gonna know that you like my content. So if you don't mind, do that for your girl. I'd appreciate it. Um, Tonight is season 4, episode 6. Look at that. Season 4, episode 6. Again, we moving. If I sound funny, y'all, I've been a little under the weather this week. I don't even fully know what's wrong. I don't even fully know what's wrong, but I mean, I've been fine. I hadn't had any body aches or anything like that. I've been chewing on cough drops all day, but I'm feeling all right. J Boy, what's up, my guy? All right. So, if you read the topic or the title of this episode, it says bitter, baby mama, or simply fed the fuck up. Bitter baby mama, or simply fed the fuck up. All right. So, how this topic came about is kind of like a suggestion from a fan, from a listener. So tonight, a post was sent to me, and this person, friend and supporter, thought it would be a great topic. And when I read, I was like, okay, I agree. Because I guess it needs to be talked about. I'll explain the post. So in the situation or the post that she sent me, um, the mother the mother asked the child's dad for money to get the baby's hair done, the little girl's hair done, right? And the father did not send the money, but instead he had his girlfriend do the daughter's hair for school, right? So, and I mean, hairstyle was gorgeous, really gorgeous. It was, I mean, it was, I loved it. Hairstyle looked really good. However, the biological mom, ended up taking her hair down because he did not send her the money. And then because she said that the girlfriend didn't like her, so she didn't feel like the girlfriend needed to be in her child's head, right? So let's discuss it. That's how we got here tonight. First and foremost, first thing I'm gonna say, yes, bitter baby mamas, they do exist. Let's get that out the way, like real quick. Bitter baby mamas, they can and they do exist, period. And in this post that I'm referring to, yeah, it could very well be the case. It could very well be the case, right? And if you agree with what this woman did, took this baby's hair down, then you may be in that energy too, like that bitter baby mama. You won't, or you don't see anything with this mother's actions, but something is wrong with it, y'all. It does. That's what it gives. It gives bitter baby mama, right? And what it means literally is that hurt is still inside you, right? And you never just quite let it go. It's still there. They exist. You could also be in a place like where you have feelings for this man. You have feelings for the man, like, and honestly, you're just never gonna like anybody that's attached to him if it's not you. That's a problem. That is a problem. Ladies and fellas, you do not use your children as a pawn, or you don't use your children as a way to try and hurt, the mother or the father. That's why I said mother, father, vice versa. You don't use your children as pawns, period. Right? You do not. Um, Usually, like what you're gonna be doing anyway is gonna be actually hurting your kids. I'm gonna say that a lot because it's very important. That's what you're gonna do. Your children, you're gonna be hurting your children more than anything, right? Ladies, it's not okay to keep your children away from their father unless it's not safe, it's abusive, it's toxic, anything like that, right? That's not okay. We've got to heal. You have got to heal, period. Like, I'm in a place, shit, I won't help. I won't help. I wish I would turn it down, right? You have got to get to that place. Like, know that, like, if there's a man that's truly trying, and who wants to be there, you got to put your feelings and your pride aside and let him do so. Just period. You have got to. And a lot of times, y'all, when there is a bitter baby mama, again, because they exist, like she won't allow the help, y'all. And then she'll be the type as well to like bash the father. It's like, no, ma'am, you gotta pick one, baby. Pick one. You gonna either let him help or you gonna hush. Pick a side, right? And even if he chooses not to help, not to be there, y'all, just be quiet. God sees everything. Firm believe in that. Yes. So there are mothers who are bitter because their child father has moved on. That is very true. Very true. Very. And in my marriage, I don't believe I've ever honestly been bitter. I was just more hurt than anything, y'all. But like it was said at one point, of course, that I didn't want him to see my kids or our kids, and that it's a lot, that I was keeping the kids away, and then I didn't want to see him move on, and things that I had never done or never would do, I was accused of, right? I was accused of still wanting him, you know what I'm saying? But like when I left, I knew what I was doing. I made that decision to walk away. I don't want him. I don't want my ex back. And all women don't. You know what I'm saying? Again, never really bitter, but hurt. And even that hurt, you gotta heal from that too. The hurt, you gotta heal from the hurt too. When you don't, you may just end up bitter. Those are facts. You don't want that because again, it's gonna hurt your children. Like you being hurt, you being angry, you being bitter, and like it'll have you doing the absolute most that's in front of your kids, that's on social media. You being hurt, you being angry, you being bitter, and you don't heal it is going to have you doing the most in front of your kids and on social media, just period. And social media ain't going to do shit but screenshot it and talk about it and send it to whoever. I guess you intended to see it because if you post it, it's going to get sent around. It's going to spread like a wildfire, right? You being hurt, angry, and bitter is gonna have you like literally revealing too much. Especially, you should not be to outsiders and to your children. Just period. You should not. And please, you cannot. It's hard, but you can't involve your kids in like adults. You know, I'm gonna call it drama. Adults situations. You can't involve your kids in that. Just period. I know women like personally, like in my life, personally, like who've been accused of being bitter. Like I know somebody and her ex, the ex says that, that she don't want him to move on and she keeps the kids away and even that she tries to take all his money financially. What's sad about that though, for real, is that a lot of current girlfriends, y'all, they're gonna take their new man's side. Just period. I hope you know that even if she has children, right? Even if she has children in your mind, you feel like, well, shit, she ought to understand what where I'm coming from, what I'm going through. She ought to understand. No, it don't work like that. A lot of times she's going to take his side. Just get ready for that. She's going to believe him. Like to them both, the ex and the boyfriend or husband, whoever it was, y'all, you're gonna be this demon and evil ass person, y'all. When you know that none of the stuff is true. You ain't never tried to keep your kids away. You don't in fact want your ex back or nothing like that. You've never been bitter, but you're gonna be made to look that way, right? Again, there are very well like bitter baby mamas out there, y'all, but not all baby mothers are bitter. Period. Some are just tired. Period. Period. Right? Not all baby mothers are in a space where they want their ex back. Oh, I hope somebody hit it. Not all baby mothers are in a space where they want their ex back, y'all. They literally just want the father to be one. And ladies, even that's not your battle. You can't make anybody do anything that they don't want to do. Period. You can't make them be one. You can't make a mother be a mother. You cannot make a father be one either. That's not your job. It ain't your battle, right? One more time, all baby mothers are not bitter, y'all. Sometimes it's the guys who are truly bitter. Let's talk about that. Sometimes it is definitely just the guys who are bitter. That's what it is. That's what it is sometimes, right? Not all, but sometimes that's the case. Guys, you can be a father even if you and that mother did not work out. Ladies, you can allow him to be a father if he decides to be. If y'all didn't work out. Work on healing, y'all. Work on healing so you don't end up bitter. Just period. You don't want to be in a place where you're refusing help. You don't want to be in a place where you're refusing help. Like you don't want to be in a place where like you are purposely keeping your kids away, y'all. That's not right. You don't want to be in that place, period. You don't want to be in a place like where he does anything and everything in his power to be there for his children, to spend time for his children, to show up at events, to show up at doctor's appointments, to tell you, go take a break, go do this, go run some errands. I got the kids, just good. You don't want to be in a place and like he helping you financially and just literally doing his best and everything to be there. And then you just refuse his help. This one, you hear it often. Like, you don't want to be in a place where like this dude is actually a great father, right? And he does everything, like even money wise. And y'all could settle all of this like without having to get the court and government involved in your business. But he was doing everything. He's been there. He's shown up for stuff. He's paid for stuff. Helps you with doctor bills and clothes and whatever they need, necessities and stuff that they want, helping you with that. But then you hear about a lot of times that you can handle all of it outside of court, but then still it's so many people in her ear and she listened to everybody in her ear. What does she do? She go put him on child support and then end up getting a lot less than what he was already doing. I don't understand that either now. I don't understand that. You don't want to end up in a place like that because child support ain't shit if you need to hear from me. Unless he making bank, it's not shit. Not enough, not nearly enough. Just period. Unless he making bank, y'all, it ain't nothing. If you have an active father that's trying, you've got to let him put your pride and your ego aside. You have got to. You're gonna regret it if you don't. It's important that we heal, y'all, because like again, your kids are watching, your kids are gonna be hurt. Period. Of course, if it's unsafe or, like I said, it's court order, well, that's court ordered for a reason. Maybe he's been violent, he's a danger, he's abusive, something like that. Then yeah, those things are put there like in place for a reason. I'm not saying let your child go around a person like that because you know better. That's not what I'm saying. But your pride and being unhealed should not be a reason that your children are kept away. That's a word. That's a word, right? I hope y'all caught it. That's good. Again, y'all, if it's unsafe, court order, something like that, the children will be endangered. Of course, you can't let your kids go, right? But again, your pride and being unhealed should not be a reason that your children are kept away from their father. Period. Period. If this is you, ladies, you've got to move on. You got to move on and heal yourself. You should literally really be contacting this man only if it concerns the kids. You got to get out of your mind that thing that he finally moved on and you don't want to move on, or anybody that he's with, you won't like them because you still want to be there. You're going to stay bitter, baby. You've got to move on, right? If it's new and you still need to heal, get off this man's social media. Somebody need to hear that. If it's new and you need to heal, get off of his social media. Get off of it, right? Because, like, you checking this man page, you monitoring this man's social media. Like, what good will it do you? What good is it gonna do you? You monitoring his page helps you how? Explain it to me. It helps you how? It's gonna help you stay bitter, right? If it ain't about the kids, then why are you snooping? Hell, the kids with you is gonna help you stay bitter, right? Two, because I'm addressing everybody tonight. Two, the new partners, the girlfriends, y'all. Sometimes you just gotta be smarter than some of the lies and bullshit that you hear. And again, you've got to be smarter than some of the lies and the things that you hear, period. Yeah, I know that's your man and you're going to stick beside him, but some things don't even make sense and you can't make it make sense no matter how it sounds. So if you care enough to know why, maybe you should find out why the woman is so classified in everybody's eyes as bitter, or and in his eyes as bitter, right? All women who have children by men, y'all, don't necessarily want their exes back. Let's get that understood. Like literally, she simply again wants their father to be around, but one more time, ladies, it's not for you. You cannot make him do it. Just get to a point, y'all, that you don't ask. You just do it because it's got to be done regardless anyway. It's got to be done. And honestly, that's just where a lot of women are. At a place where they're not asking, they're not begging. They're just going to do it because it's got to be done anyway. Right? A lot of the new partners, y'all, going to wrap their man and agree to everything he's saying, like, and they don't even know the whole story, but they're going to act like they do. They're going to take their side and run with it. Right? That's how it works. But who's to say that one day he won't make this woman out to be a mother, right? And then something happens. Now she's a baby mama, right? And then who's to say she won't be made out to be this horrible bitter baby mama too? It's just how it go. I don't think nobody would like it. I don't. So again, to the new partners, bro, if you care enough, stay out of it. And if you really want to help, don't take sides. Just no facts. Don't take sides. You cannot. Fathers, man, some of these guys, period, y'all can be bitter. Period. Period. You can be active father and you and that mama didn't work. Right? Some of us, y'all, just in a place like, well, we don't want and we're not gonna beg for anything. Like not even the time that you should be spending, you know what I'm saying, with the thing that you helped create, the baby, the child. We're not begging for that. A lot of us are in that place, right? A real and healed woman understands, y'all, that money is not everything. Money is not everything, y'all. So child support ain't needed. And honestly, most of us can agree that it's simply not enough anyway. And I said that because you see these debates all the time when it comes to child support. Some guys actually feel that them paying child support is enough. They don't have to spend time, they don't have to do anything else. And whatever the amount that you get should take care of everything. Don't ask them for anything. Some guys feel like that. But a real and healed woman understands that money isn't everything. And a real man will understand that too. You should not do the bare minimum for your kids because you and the mom didn't work, just period. I need you, everybody, to remember, y'all, that your children will eventually be affected. Eventually, your children are going to be affected. What I find like so innocent about kids, when you think about it, it really make you like, it's like a, I don't know, it's just like an innocence. I find so innocent about kids, it kind of make you a little teary eyed. Children give chance after chance after chance after chance to their parents. They really do, y'all. They might not even quite understand you like, but they like kids really like embody or like give like they are personify unconditional love. Like literally, they will give you chance after chance. You know the stories you've heard, maybe you got somebody you heard a story like, our dad made a promise after promise after promise. Promise the kids he was coming to get them, and he never showed up, right? And they don't. Well, them kids love you so much, y'all. Your child is gonna believe you. They're gonna give you grace. They're gonna forgive you. That, and then the next time they're gonna be waiting on you to show up again, right? But what you got to remember is that even that runs thin. It runs thin even with kids. Like as your child, they gotta grow up. Your children have to grow up, right? They're gonna see eventually, and they're gonna remember all that they couldn't quite understand as a child. Period. A lot of mothers are actually willing to co-parent, y'all, and want the help, but hardly get it without having to go through court. A lot of mothers won't help financially, right? But they aren't able to get it without having to go to court, without the courts being involved. That's sad, right? A lot of fathers do walk away like freely, actually doing the bare minimum, but somehow, mostly, a lot of times, y'all, the mother's gonna be seen as bitter. Like when that woman is clearly just fed the fuck up with the little that she gets. That's it. Fellas, it's not about money. She wants your presence for her kids, for your children. She wants the time for your children. You know what I'm saying? She just wants you to be there, to be supportive and do more than just, some money that the court ordered. Period. So, guys, some of you, in fact, are very bitter. The stereotypes, man, you're gonna see, of course, as soon as you separate from somebody, you single. If you a mama, you definitely gonna be seen as a baby mama. You may get labeled, you may get labeled as bitter. You may be maybe said that you're trying to keep the kids away, that you don't want to see them move on, that you're trying to put them on child support just to hurt them, that you trying to hurt him like he hurt you and all that kind of stuff. I've been called all these things, y'all. I've been made to feel like a bad mother, and that hurts too. Like I've been made to feel like all that. Like my work as a mother had even been discredited. Like, because I guess it's my job. That's how people feel. It's my job, and I got to do it anyway. But shit, it ain't just my job by myself. That's the point, right? And it's usually gonna be the people, y'all, that don't know shit about parenting, nothing about co-parenting, but usually they're gonna have the absolute most to say. If people ain't got nothing, y'all, they always got some damn audacity. Do you hear me? So, is the woman, is she truly bitter or is she just fed the fuck up? Good question, huh? Is that woman truly bitter or is she just fed the fuck up? I'm just asking, right? You think about it. Even when this woman is beyond tired, y'all, and she needs a break, A lot of times she just cannot get it. I resonate. I feel, right? If an emergency situation comes up, she knows that she probably gonna be doing it by herself. She probably gonna be fending for herself, right? More than likely, she's gonna be doing it by herself, alone. I feel, I resonate. But in everybody else's eyes, y'all, we built for it. Remember, of course, people don't feel like mothers deserve breaks. Their mothers don't get tired. Their mothers don't need a mental day. Nobody feels like that, right? That's what they feel like. We just built for it. We know that every decision as mothers, y'all, decision we make depends on or revolves around our children. Yeah, I just can't get up and leave my house and not prepare my children as well. It don't work like that, right? I can't do that. That's not how it works for a parent. A parent, not just a mother, but a parent. I gotta make this way in every way possible, right? I gotta make this way. As mothers, y'all, we're on the clock 24/7, 365, just period. Like, and we love being mothers, like through the good, the bad, ugly, ups and downs, and through our responsibilities, right? And we again, before I go, all mothers are not bitter, right? All mothers are not bitter baby mamas, period. Some exist. I've already said it at the beginning of this episode. Some do exist, right? But most are simply tired, y'all, of the little that they get. Just period. Our children are our responsibility. We know that. Their responsibility. They're not burdens to us. Our children are our responsibility. But, sir, they are your responsibility too. Period. Period. I'm done. Thank y'all for. I don't know if y'all came back. Thank y'all for coming back. At the beginning, I didn't know what was going on. Um, I don't know. I don't think it had my microphone connected to my streaming app. So I really don't know what happened. But I think I got it figured out because I didn't hear an echo. I could really hear an echo when I was talking to y'all. That's why I asked y'all at the beginning. Could y'all hear me? Ellie Cat. Hey Kiani girl. Hey Sugarfoot. Hey Auntie Dorothy, if you still in here. Hey girl. Thank you for coming. Yeah. Any any of y'all in here still? Cause y'all be playing me too. I think y'all get on here, y'all get back out. Y'all be playing me on this app now. Y'all be playing me. Y'all be getting in and out and stuff like that. Y'all don't come in here and stay long now. Man, I was only on there 4 minutes, y'all, before my live. Like, I don't know. I just kept hearing myself. Oh well, that's all right. That's all right. Let's close it. Well, y'all, it look like y'all ain't gonna say nothing tonight. I'm finna go edit this video and put another cough drop in my mouth because I feel like I sound like a dude. Mhm. Mhm. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all because y'all ain't saying nothing back to me anyway. That's it for tonight, y'all. Of course, again, before I get out of here, I wanted to ask that each of you go follow Keenan's Corner Podcast on Facebook, y'all. Keena's can't even talk. Go follow Keena's Corner Podcast page on Facebook, y'all. If you want my personal page, I am Keena Matthews on Facebook. I'm on TikTok and a whole bunch of other stuff. But if you would like to follow my podcast page, I'm Keena's Corner Podcast. Thank you. Um, y'all on YouTube, if you're not following it, please do that for me. Of course, if you have not followed an actual podcast site or app, I'm on a bunch, y'all. I'm available on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Overcast, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, a whole bunch, y'all. Literally, if you want to find me, literally just Google me. You can Google me. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning into season 4, episode 6. Season 4, episode 6. This is episode 36 in total. Y'all, I hope you enjoyed tonight as much as I enjoyed delivering the message. I thank you sincerely for being here and for being in my corner. I'm your girl, Keena. I'm out. I'm signing out. I love y'all. I will talk to you next week.